India's spin and England's pace cross swords again as series shifts to Pune. Big picture, series alive, using contrasting methods. The 5-match series between India and England was expected to be a high-scoring one. A battle of sixes if you will. But 3 games in, this hasn't been the case, but the series has by no means been devoid of thrills. It's 2-1 going into Friday night in Pune, and it's the bowling attacks that have stood out, in contrasting ways. While India have stacked their side with as many as 4 spin options, England have primarily relied on hitting the shot of good lengths and undoing India with high pace. Mark Wood and Jofra Archer have tried to soften up the batters in the power play before handing over to Brydon Carse and Jamie Overton to pound the hard lengths through the middle overs. India have fielded just the one frontline quick, Arshdeep Singh in the first 2 games and the returning Mohammad Shami in the third, and used every type of spin at their disposal. England have not really found a way past them, but remain alive in the series thanks to their great escape in Rajkot led by Adil Rashid, who bowled a wily spell of leg spin following a last-wicket rescue act alongside Wood. With the track in Pune also likely to favour spin, Rashid could revel once again, but it will only present Varun Chakravarti and his spin colleagues another chance to get at England's struggling batters. Form guide. India LWWWW, last 5 completed T20 is, most recent first England WLLW. In the spotlight, Sanju Samson and Phil Salt. Last October, Sanju Samson was given the chance to claim ownership of a top 2 slot in India's T20I lineup. And he set about it in fine fashion, scoring 3 centuries in 5 outings. One of them was in Johannesburg on a bouncy surface against the likes of Gerald Coetzee and Marco Jansen. But Samson hasn't quite mastered the pace of Mark Wood and Jofra Archer in this series. He has scores of 26, 5 and 3 so far, and has tended to get dismissed while being late on his shots. This may not yet be a cause for alarm for Samson or the India team management, given the next T20 World Cup is a fair distance away. But runs in a game India need to win to seal the series could go a long way towards raising both Samson's and the team's confidence. Having given blazing starts to champions Kolkata Knight Riders in IPL 2024, Phil Salt was expected to set the tone for England on his first tour of India since. His last international series was also a productive one, bringing him an unbeaten 103 and a 55 against West Indies in the Caribbean. But his 3 outings in this series have yielded 0, 4 and 5, even if he hasn't really looked out of touch. Can Salt overturn this run of scores as England look to push the series into a decider? Team news. India assistant coach Ryan Tendulkar said Rinku Singh batted on Thursday and is fit. This